I'm Tara from livingonadime.com. Today I'm doing 10 recipes and tips to use up all that zucchini. Zucchini can be used in a lot of things. So one of my first tips is to make a zucchini slaw. And you can see I already started with my carrots. And just take your zucchini and shred it in with your carrots instead of cabbage, or you can add it to cabbage, it doesn't really matter. And I do it straight into the bowl. And this recipe here is in Dining on a Dime cookbook. It's for my coleslaw, and I'm just substituting zucchini for the cabbage. That's in Dining on a Dime. And I just shred it all up like so. Then I add my mayonnaise and a dab of sugar. And don't go, oh gross, about the sugar until you try it, because my coleslaw is gone at any gathering. It's the first one gone because it tastes super good. And then you have zucchini slaw, which is just like coleslaw, but with zucchini. The next thing you can do with it is make zucchini bread. And this is great because you can make zucchini muffins out of it. You can make chocolate zucchini bread, which you just take the zucchini bread recipe, omit a quarter cup of flour, about a quarter cup of flour, and put in a quarter cup of baking cocoa. So then the next thing I'm going to show is you can freeze zucchini in a couple of different ways. One of the ways is to just slice it like this in, I don't know, how big are those? Those are about 1/4 inch slices or so. And then what I do is I put them in little bags like this, the little sandwich bags, and I throw them in there. This is about, we'd probably use about double this in the summer, in the winter. So that would fill the bag up. The other way to do it is to take your zucchini, shred it. That's about 2 cups, give or take. I don't know. I usually measure it, but for today. And then I just take the whole thing and I freeze it shredded like this. And then I just throw it in 2-cup portions, is what I'm trying to say. And throw it, if you flatten it out, it'll lay flat in your freezer instead. So just stack them up and put them in your freezer. Then my daughter can make you zucchini bread all year long. So I just freeze it like this, and it lasts 3 to 6 months. Usually. Yes, it does get watery, so what you can do is when you drain it, just drain it in a colander. When you defrost it, let it just sit in a colander, and then all the excess moisture will drip out. You can use it to replace carrots in a lot of recipes. So like in Dining on a Dime, I have carrot cookies. And if you wanted, you could just replace the carrots for zucchini. The other recipes you can use it is you could do like a zucchini saute. It's zucchini, olive oil, onion, garlic, thyme, and salt and pepper. And you just saute that and then just serve it as a side dish to your dinner. You can make chicken cacciatore with it. You just brown your chicken in oil, and then you just add olive oil, stewed tomatoes, mushrooms, zucchini, basil, pepper, and then pasta, and just cook the other ingredients and then serve it over the pasta. You can add zucchini too, and people won't even notice it's in there. It's like a cucumber. I mean, so it's got a neutral flavor, so it adds nutrition without changing the flavor of a lot of things. So you could put it in potato salads, you could put it in tuna salad, you can put it on ham salad, chicken salad, and you can add it in spaghetti sauce, that type of thing. Or like who was it, Susanna said that she puts it in with her noodles. You can also slice the zucchini.
It was Pam.
Oh, Pam, excuse me, Pam. You can take and do ribbons with peeler and just do ribbons like this. And you can make zucchini noodles. So you just take these zucchini noodles See, just like that. Saute them in, put some oil in the pan, add some crushed garlic, and then just saute them and add some salt and pepper. And you can use these for noodles instead of rice if you'd like. And then they just cook up and they make really, really good noodles. Then the last thing I'm going to show you real quick here is fried zucchini. And this is my favorite way. I love fried zucchini. Okay, now for your, I'm heating up my oil. For your fried zucchini or fried squash, you can use the yellow squash. I love that. Add milk and an egg in a bowl. Whisk it together. So this is gluten-free flour, and this is just regular all-purpose flour. This is my homemade salt seasoned salt, and you can get that. It's on our YouTube video and or the recipes on our website. Put some of that in there. Then this is crushed up crackers. I am not using crackers for the gluten-free one, but I will use it for the others. Okay, so what you do is you dip your zucchini in the milk and egg. For gluten-free, I just dip it straight in my gluten-free flour. So I'm going to do a few gluten-free ones here for Mike and I. First, I always do the gluten-free first, and then I do so that I don't have to change pans or anything.
Well, Christine says I add Parmesan cheese while they're cooking too.
Oh yeah, Parmesan cheese would be really good. That's a great idea.
Sue asks, do you take out any seeds?
I don't. I just eat the seeds. Yeah. It doesn't bother me. You can, if you want, slice it down the middle and scoop the seeds out, which is also a good way to make a zucchini boat. And they fill it with things like hamburger. You could do a hamburger with green pepper and onion mixture in there, a chili mixture. You know, you could do a pizza type thing. So what they do to make zucchini boats is they cut them like this. Can you see what I'm doing?
Yes.
And I don't know if they take off. I've never made them. I don't know if they take off the I don't think they take off the peel. Okay, so this one's pretty fresh. So they'll just take and cut out a little bit here in the center of your zucchini like this. And I'm not doing a very good job because I've got too many things going right now. But see, they just take all this out here. And then you have, oops, I went too far. You're supposed to leave a little in so your stuff doesn't fall out. See how I left the end up there, like, you know, like a kayak. And then you fill it with hamburger and cheese, or you could do pizza, like pepperonis or sausage and cheese, or tomato sauce. You can do anything like that. So that's a zucchini boat. So make sure you flip them over about halfway through.
Those smell delicious.
Does it smell good?
They smell so delicious.
We need to have Mike's taste test. Drain them on a paper towel when you take them out, and all the excess oil. Now, so I don't have to change oil and make a whole nother mess and use more oil, I'm going to show you how to make the regular ones. If you want to do that, take your zucchini, dip it in the flour first, then dip it in the milk, and then dip it in the crackers. And that's how you make the regular. Oh, and keep your heat about medium. So that's what it should look like when it's done. Then drain it on your paper towel. See how they're just nicely golden brown? And you can do this with eggplant, onions, squash, zucchini, onion rings, mushrooms. Make onion rings. This is the same recipe for all of those. Whoa!
Did I burn myself?
No, well, I don't think so.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to try one. And double. That is really good.